Okay, I'll be honest right off the bat. I do feel like eavesdropping again into this divine masculine's conversation, okay? Because he is disclosing details, okay? He is talking about you, all right? But true say, he is talking to somebody that he really trusts, okay? Because I'm hearing him say things like, she makes me feel so good. Like, she takes care of herself. You should see how she keeps herself, her home. Everything is all neat and nice. Like, she always smells so good. She's always so positive. And the beautiful thing about this is whoever he's talking to, this person is not necessarily giving him advice on what to do. They're just letting him talk, and little by little he's figuring out his own advice, or the problems to the resolution to his problems. He's figuring it out, right? Because someone's holding space for him. They're letting him talk, and somebody might be like, okay, well, what do you think you should do about that? Well, I probably should reach out more. I probably should have called her. I probably should have, said something. I probably should have been honest. I probably shouldn't have waited. I probably should have texted her that same night. And someone's just letting them figure it out as they go. But I feel like this has been needed, like, to be able to listen without giving advice, or to be able to listen without judging the connection. That is what's been needed, okay? And I feel like many of your masculines may be getting ready to just genuinely reach out and be a man, okay? Because this is the tough love that somebody may be giving them, and that's why I keep picking up on whiskey glasses clinking, because everything that's being said is being said in good faith, and there's like a bit of humor to it, but the underlying tone is like, listen, with a woman like this, you're gonna have to step up and be a man, like straight. That's just some straight talk. So your masculines are just, they're listening intently, because whatever it is they're saying about you, whatever it is they're sharing about you, to whoever is listening, it's like, again, in last night's reading, right? Like, it's a no-brainer. What are you waiting on? What are you doing? Like, why are you wasting time on this? What's wrong with you? What's good? Right? And this could have a lot to do with another situation as well. Many of your masculines could be feeling like they're trying to explain to somebody why they can't put up with another relationship anymore. And since they met you and how you are, and, you bring about so much change in them, and somebody's just listening. Because I feel like whoever they're talking to has warned them about that previous relationship that they were in. Listen, you're not yourself. Take a break from that. And then eventually they ended up meeting you anyway. So whoever's listening to them talk about that old relationship is just, I have my lips zipped. I'm not saying nothing. I'm going to sound like a broken record. Let me just hear you talk now about this divine feminine, because I knew something like this was going to end up happening to you because you were refusing to leave that other situation behind, right? So I'm going to dig into just some of the things that could be naturally coming up in this conversation that your masculines are figuring out themselves. But again, I feel like this other person is just allowing them to talk. All right, so we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now, I always say engagement is like when you're engaging with someone, right? Putting in more effort. Like, I need to engage with you more deeply. I need to start showing up and seeing you in person. I need to start being honest and truthful with you about this past situation that I got going on, and that, like, I don't want to be there anymore, but at the same time, like, I don't want to keep you around. I need space. Like, I should deal with this. This is what this person is saying to them. Like, why don't you just be honest with her? Yes, you got that other situation going on, but be upfront. Let her know, I need some time and space to work on that. He's been trying to tippy-toe around it because he's telling this person, I can't tell her that. You don't know, like, she's just going to cut me off. And this person's like, listen, maybe if you engage with her honestly and be a man and be mature about your shit and what you got going on, she'll respond in a way where she holds that space for you. Because I feel like he's telling someone that you cut him off as well. He's telling somebody, yeah, release your ex until you take care of that blasted situation you got going on there. Don't come near me. Don't talk to me. Like, I don't want to hear anything that's going on. Because I feel like he has tried to like pussyfoot his way around this. Excuse my French over there, but just tippy toe around this and maybe try to have his cake and eat it too. Even try to come to you, Divine Feminine, and try to tell you some shit like, you know, it's not working out and they sleep in different bedrooms and, you know, oh, you know, this and that, they haven't done this and this in so long. And it's like, what the fuck are you still doing there then? Right? That's maybe your approach. And I'm so sorry to curse, guys, but I do feel like because they're drinking, this is how like some of the slack talk may be coming out. You know what I mean? Like, this is the kind of real talk that's happening behind the scenes. Then, you know, why are you still there? Right? What are you still doing stagnant in that situation? Then be a man. Leave that shit behind. What do you, and I'm hearing somebody give them real talk, like, why are you still paying her bills? Why are you still paying her rent? Why are you know, and then you're invested in some other woman's business. So somebody's telling them real talk, like, you can't fool around anymore. Like, you're talking about this Divine Feminine like she's going to put up with this bullshit based on everything that you told me about the way this woman keeps herself and carries herself. Like, yeah, you're going to be shut out if you keep trying to do things dishonestly. You might as well come and let her know straight up, I can't be the man that you need me to be right now, but I'm going to try, and I'm not going to give up, and I'm not going to walk away from this as easily, but I am going to deal with the shit I got going on. Somebody's really telling them, like, if you don't do that, you're going to lose an opportunity. Right? Like, what are you trying to play? Like, like, somebody's looking at them like, you're getting too old for this shit, man. Right? What are you doing? I see a masculine in his 40s. They could be talking to someone who's like, listen, like, you're not 20 anymore. Like, it's played out. What are you doing? It's not a good look for you. It's not looking good. So, again, I'm just seeing like real talk, you know, whoever you are, Divine Feminine, like, you deserve real, true love. Okay, they're getting some real advice on someone that, remember in yesterday's reading or last night's reading, I showed them, I told you guys how they're showing someone a collection of your pictures, or just showing someone about your life, like, you know, like, look at this, like, look at what she's got going on, you know, like, this is the stuff that really makes me feel good to be in her presence, or look at how she takes care of herself, check out the, you know, and someone's looking at them like, I don't understand why you're still staying stuck in that other situation. Like, it's a clear choice here to release whatever you have going on. But now is when I feel like the deeper parts of the conversation is, he doesn't know if he can provide for you. I mean, you really truly are lovable, Divine Feminine. If somebody's going to come into your life, they've got to be able to give you the world. And that's what your Divine Masculine may be telling somebody else. Like, you know what? It wouldn't even matter if I left that situation behind. Sometimes I feel like I hold on to that other situation just because, like, I need to have something to fall back on, because I can't even show up to this Divine Feminine. I don't know if I could provide for her. I don't know if I'd be good enough. Like, I feel like I already either ruined my chances or tainted the decision by even approaching you while still in this connection. I feel like if they could do it all over again, they would have seen you and they would have had more emotional control or self-control. That's what this person could have been saying to them as well. You know, like, well, why'd you cross that line? You know, you got to take care of your business first before you move on to the next thing. So he's sitting there like, you know, I feel like somebody's getting over their ways of like just chasing tail or not being accountable for themselves, you know, like trying to have something to fall back on, remaining in a toxic situation where even that person that they were with used them to fall back on as well. Okay, I'm seeing that somebody was just being used as a means of, let's just partner up so we could keep this roof over our head, or let's just stay together because that's just the way it's been, or it would be too complicated to move, or it's too difficult, you know what I mean? Like somebody's looking at them like, why would you trade your energy, your time, your life source? Like, you're not your life source, but your life force for what, a few inconveniences to friggin' rent a U-Haul truck? You're gonna stay and let your energy leak out and drain out because you don't want to rent a U-Haul truck? Because you don't want to go up and down some stairs a few times to move some shit out of a house? Like, I'm telling you guys, they're drinking some whiskey and there is some real talk going on right now. Let's get some more. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay? Messages, Mercury energy, communication. Okay, what are you doing? You're not traveling in the right direction. You're not going in the right direction. They're getting some real communication here. And with the bottle there, I'm hearing that, you know, when drunk men, sometimes they will just be honest and just tell you what comes to mind. It's like, I feel like a lot of your divine masculines here could be dishing a lot of truth going on in the background because they're under the influence right now. And a drunk man don't tell no lie, you know. Right? A drunk man does tell what a sober man thinking. So I feel like that's what's coming up. He could be dishing all of the maybe arguments, the triggers, how unhappy he's been, and the fact that you represent a lot of this, you know, this peace and this beauty. But the thing about it is, you know, he's seen a different side of you because of refusing to release this, right? I feel like it's a double-edged sword. Somebody's gotten themselves into a predicament here where, you know, they've chosen disharmony, or maybe there was a whole bunch of triggered energy in your connection because of deception. I'm telling you guys, somebody wishes that they would have been upfront about either a marriage or a long-term situation that they were in beforehand. Like, they're wishing that they could turn back time because, like, I'm hearing you were good to them, Divine Feminine. You were good to them, or they weren't expecting to see what they saw in your world when they did. And, you know, I feel like things were going good until this truth was revealed, and the truth created so much disharmony and conflict and space between you two that now they are at a distance. Now all it is conversations about you. Now all they're left doing is talking about you as though you're a distant memory. You know, somebody can't stop talking about either the way that you make them want to get out of this other situation or live a healthier life, like the way you take care of yourself. You would never treat them a particular type of way. The way you take care of yourself, they know for sure that you wouldn't be drinking, you wouldn't have a lot of bad habits attached to you. You either have a peaceful home, or like the way that you take care of your body or your vessel, everything just screams healthy. And it's all coming up because maybe he's drinking right now because of this other situation. He knows if he was with you, he wouldn't even have habits like that. Somebody's in like deep regret. They could be spilling their guts over the fact that they ruined a bad thing because they weren't upfront. Like, they might have met you, they might have been seeking love, they themselves might have feel like, damn, like I'm deserving of love. What am I doing caught in this other situation? And I feel like they did find you, and instead of having the heart to tell you, hey, listen, I got this whole other situation going on, I'm sorry, like, you know, like we've met, but this is what I have going on. They might have chosen to ignore that. Maybe you ended up finding out later down the road, and it put a stop to you two getting to know one another. It put a stop to things, you know, from ascending. Or you could be in a position right now where, yeah, this might have tainted you for a little while, but now you're glowing, you're taking even better care of yourself. Nothing can destroy you, this connection to your masculine and the mess that he ended up bringing to your doorstep. It might have affected you for a little while, but I feel like many of you pulled out, you regained your energy, and now someone's sitting in this space of even deeper regret. Like, I'm seeing all that he's left with is you as a distant memory, constantly seeking out ways to talk about this. What do I do? Give me some advice. How do I make this right? And I feel like whoever he's talking to is telling him, like, the only thing really left to do is just be honest. Right? And the first place you need to be honest is right at home. Don't even approach the Divine Feminine without taking care of business at home first. All right? So that's what I have for part 2, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.